Chap tales. Don't you wanna hear some chap tales? Chappity chap tales. Howdy strangers, how you doing? Sorry, I got a bit of a hoarse throat. Was playing with a band last night, sorry, at the Horn in St Albans, and my throat's a bit grofty, but there you go. Okay, so at this gig was a good pal of mine, Mr. Ben Hyde, and I was talking to him about these chap tales, and he was just like, what about this? What about that? What about... He just filled the head full of stuff that I hadn't thought of. So you are probably going to be getting Benjamin Hyde inspired chap tales for a couple of weeks or a couple of weeks. Okay, so he reminded me of this particular story, and I was a little fucker when I was growing up. When I was like a young adolescent or whatever. I suppose we must have been 10 years old when this happened. Well, we both grew up on the Ingestry Road estate in Kentish Town, and I can remember this day quite well actually, right? It was like in the summer, nice hot day, and there was like everyone around the flats, do you know what I mean? Cookie, Mark, Dean, me, Ben, I don't know, James Gilmore might have been there, Andy Briffa, Danny, I don't know, there was a lot of us this day, so we'd all decided to get our skates on and not play roller hockey, which was the norm, but let's have a go of had-on skates. So it was like, all right, sweet. So we used to do this thing called Spud First Change, and then whoever was the loser of it all was the person that started as the person on it. Well, Dean's brother Mark came out unlucky, and he was on it, but he was like the oldest out of all of us. Like, so he was like quite a big lad compared to the rest of us. So it's like when Mark's after you on a pair of skates, it's quite scary. But also, not everybody had a pair of skates, so there was a few of them that we just used to let them be on trainers or whatever, you know what I mean? Like just, so Ben Hyde was one of those people that wasn't wearing skates, he was on his trainers. So anyway, we're all like skating off around the estate in groups or whatever, and then I end up at the end of Hambrook Garage which is a place where some people park cars in Ingester Road. But anyway, so we're at one end of it, and I was with, I can't remember, there was about 5 of us in this position, like, and me and Ben were 2 of the people that was part of it, this group. Anyway, so we're there, we're just looking about thinking, where's Mark gone? Where is he? And then all of a sudden Mark's just start coming down the stairs from up in the square, like down to the garage where we was, like, so everybody's skated off, right? And so me and Ben I'm skating through the garage, he's running next to me, like, and Mark is catching up, and I was like, oh my God, who's going to be on it? Like, he's going to catch either me or Ben, like. And then when you get to the end of Hambrook Garage, there's like a little ramp that leads down onto Ingester Main Road, like, or whatever. It's not a main road, it's like a little back street, and slightly to the left there's like some stairs that go down into Calver Garage, and so we've both gone to go down these stairs, like, and Mark is practically gonna grab one of us, like. So as we've got to the stairs, like, Ben has just, I can't say he done it on purpose or whatever, but he's barged me, and I've tripped and fell down the stairs, and he's run off, and then Mark has hadded me on the floor, like, I think my knee was bleeding and everything, like, and also one of the trucks on the skate, I think they was Roches or Roses, whatever you call them, but that they was before I went into the old Bauer boots, but But yeah, one of the trucks had snapped under the thing, and I'm laying on the floor, got a bloody knee, my skates are broken, and like roller hockey was like one of the big things in my life that I loved. Do you know what I mean? And obviously if you ain't got no skates, it's not good. So anyway, I'm on the floor like, and Ben's run off, Mark's skated off like or whatever, and then they've all sort of met up round outside where Dean lives on Ingester Road, right? So I've had to like take one of these skates off, the broken one, like, and as I'm getting through the garage, like Ben has come down because his house was a couple more doors down from Dean, so he's come down to see what's happening, like, and the minute I seen him, I was just so angry. Like, I was like, Ben, what you done? Look at me, man. You tripped me up down them stairs. He's like, no, never. And I was like, yeah, you did. And I was going for him. I was getting closer. Anyway, Ben was a classic at making people mental. Like, see, he used to just start cussing you and stuff, or saying things to really wind you up. Like, and he's gone into his ass, into the porch part, which is like, it's like a little greenhouse or whatever that all the Ingester Road houses have got on in front. It's meant to be in front of their front doors, but everybody ended up building doors on these porch things, and that became their front door or whatever. But there's like little glass windows like that you can see into it, like, and Ben's in there like with the door shut, and I'm outside, and I'm like, come outside, and he's saying, shut up, you mug, or whatever, like giving it all that, like, and then I've got all the others like laughing at me because my knee's bleeding and I'm holding a broken skate in my hand. And at that time in my life, I just used to fucking lose it, man. I was just so angry, like, and I was looking at him in the window, and he's just like, I just thought, you fucker. And I just got the skate that was in my hand, and I just went, bosh, and I threw it straight through the fucking porch window, yeah. And it's like a load of glass and the skate has hit Ben, like, and then he's like, oh my god, whatever, like, and I was just like, and everybody else is just like, can't believe what I've done. They're all standing there like, they've shut up then for a second, and then they're all taking the piss out of Ben, like shouting like they do or whatever. And at this point, I've sort of realised what I've done, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing, man? Fucking hell, nutcase. And I knew that like either his sister or his mum was going to come out and want to kill me, you know what I mean? So I've like sort of I still got one skate on, like, so I was sort of like gone across the road to where my Calver stairs are, like, and I started climbing the stairs, like one big, I think my sock was all wet as well because I stepped in a puddle or something. I don't know what it was, but it was just horrible. And I'm going upstairs, and then I can see that his mum and his sister have come out to see what all the noise and everything was, and they couldn't believe what had happened, like, and his door just flew open. His mum's come out and she's looking at me going, John, what are you doing? Come here. And I was like, oh my god, I need to get up to my mum quick time, like, and I was like trying to peg up the stairs, and Ben's mum's coming up the stairs after me, and I was like, oh my god. So I got to the top, like, and she's not far behind me, but my door is like quite close to the stairs, like, and so I've gone along the balcony a bit, and I've got into my gateway, and then she's just come into the gateway, and I thought she was going to kill me, man. She's going mad, screaming at me, and then boom, the door's open. It's my mum, and my mum ain't having none of it, is she? My mum was like, what's the matter, D? What are you shouting at my boy for? It's just nuts, like. And then, like, I went inside, like, and I was sitting on the floor trying to get the other skate off, and like D and my mum had like come down a couple of decibels, and Ben's mum's explaining to my mum what I've done, and I was like, oh shit. And then like my mum's like, John, have you done this? And I was like, no. I was like, yeah, I did it. And then my mum's like, I can't remember what happened. I probably got a beat or something, you know what I mean? And then I was just like to my mum, and she's like, yeah, what? And she's like, can you ask Dee if I can have my skate back? so yeah, my mum got my skate back, but we ended up having to pay for the window and all that, and apologies and all that. But yes, what can you say about that? But Ben used to just get you at that point where you just wanted to explode, you know what I mean? Like, and so that was a bit of a nutty time. 10-year-olds round Ingester. But yeah, Ben actually reminded, I wouldn't have actually put this video up. I mean, it is a video, but it's like a speaking video. But I probably wouldn't have put this story, but Ben reminded me of it, and then I told him about chap tales and that, and he was like, yeah, put it up. There's a couple of other ones he's told me to put up as well that might be a bit funny. All right, well, sweet. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that one, and thanks for listening, and like, subscribe, smash bells, comment, and I will speak to you lot in the next chap tale, baby. Bye!
Chap tales, don't you wanna hear some chap tales?